Hello and welcome to part 26 of my Final Fantasy X challenge playthrough, the NSGNSNCNONENNENBB challenge. And if you're not sure what that is, somehow after 26 episodes we've got no sphere grid, so no one's leveling up any skills, no summoning, no customizing anything, so we're just using stuff that we can buy or find. No overdrives at all. We can't escape from any fights. We can't use no encounter equipment either. And we can't play Blitzball, which will obviously mean that we can't get certain items. We can't get Wakka's celestial weapon or his overdrive. Not that we could use his overdrive anyway. The last couple of episodes we were doing sort of bits and pieces around monster capture, but in the last episode, episode 25, we decided to kind of start carrying on with the story, and that's what we're going to do here, at least sort of to begin with. We've got the Biren and Yenke boss battle with Kimahri, and then we have got Mount Gagazet Trail all the way up to Seymour completely open to us. But we're not going to make a beeline for Seymour just yet. I have mentioned this a few times in other videos. SOS haste equipment. This is where we're going to get it. We need to capture a Bashura, which we will be able to do after this boss fight. And then if we go back to the monster arena, that is then what we are going to be doing. We're going to go back and we're going to farm the Bashura for that equipment. So we've got a nice kind of straightforward fight against these guys, to be honest. Obviously, yeah, with the Lancer, we're going to end up learning a load of stuff off these guys. It doesn't really matter. We're not going to be able to use any of it. But it just kind of helps keep topping up our health a little bit, which is always good. And essentially, once one of these guys is gone, it makes our life a lot easier. Oh, they're immune to silence. That's annoying. So we might as well not use that. We might as well go full out attack. Dark touch, yeah, maybe that will help. Let's see. Are they immune to dark? Yes, they are. Okay, so they're probably going to be immune to most things. So we're still going to get hit by spells, because silence is clearly not going to do anything. So I wonder, is there a way... Can we get a particularly strong item? We must have a stronger item than just piercing and dark touch. We must have. Getting a couple of crits in, which is quite nice. Thankfully, their magic stat is obviously stupidly low. I mean, it's probably because Kimahri's is stupidly low. Because it's really only the Bulldoze that's doing anything of significance to me, really. Okay, it's a bit... Still got 187, we're alright. The good thing is, he still is getting sort of multiple turns in against these guys. So we get a nice heal there, we're at full health again, and we still get an attack. Sort of pointless using Lancet, if I'm being honest, because an attack would have hurt more. But, hey-ho. Oh, that's it, because they're next to each other, that's why I'm doing it, because they protect each other, don't they? Yes. They're next to each other, they protect each other. Now they've split up, now we can get the physical attacks in. Oh, and there's one of them down already, like, boom. I know, obviously, Kimahri is weak as hell, but it kind of makes them weak as well. And now he's in Berserk mode. Presumably he's not going to use Mighty Guard on himself, because he can't. he's just going to keep charging at me. He's not going to use any spells. He's not going to use like fire breath or anything like that. He's just going to keep charging at me. So yeah, we should be, I would think, it's probably going to be done relatively quick and clean, to be honest. Especially where we're getting more attacks in against him than he is against me. We're doing quite a lot more damage. Anything else to learn? Oh, self-destruct, okay. Learning all these skills that we can't actually do. Sure, why not? Doom as well, yeah, fine. I mean, it's handy because it's topping up our health. We're kind of chipping away at him whilst also topping ourselves up. I think that's everything. The only thing we can now do is Mighty Guard, but he doesn't want to use it on himself, or he can't because he's berserked. But there we go. Wow, that's it. What was that? 5 minutes? 5 minutes with a base level Kimahri. So a lesson for anyone in the future, you might as well not actually level up Kimahri at all. It would make that fight so much easier. It's like the Aeon fights for Yuna, because it's done on her stats and the amount of fights she's in. Because her stats are terrible, that kind of keeps things relatively simple. But because she has to be involved in so many fights, because of the way we're playing the game, she's still easily able to breeze past people. So now we have opened up the route up Mount Gagazet. Now towards the top, once we'll be up there, and we have to get the zombie ward equipment for Oren and for Yuna. It's a shame there isn't more. It's a shame there's nothing that's zombie proof. But zombie ward will help a lot against Yuna Leska. Obviously they're still going to get inflicted with zombie from time to time, but hopefully this will reduce that fairly significantly, so that will keep hold of some of our holy waters, and it will also give us turns that we don't have to waste getting rid of the zombie status.
Thank you.
Obviously Riku will be cleansing herself every single time anyway, so we will be charging our way through holy waters, and hey, if the fight goes on that long as well, potentially remedies. But thankfully the equipment that's available is for the other two who will be in that party. So again, it's kind of that weird. It's that weird that the game is sort of setting you up and giving you the elements of what you're going to need to play through the game like this. There'd be so many potential opportunities for kind of soft locking you out of stuff unintentionally, and the game kind of gives you that pass through. It's really bizarre. Because like in that fight, you've got two groups. You've got Tidus, Waka, and Kimahri, who have to get inflicted with zombie. Like, that's essential. And then you've got the other team of Riku, Yuna, and Oren. And Yuna and Oren are able to get ward armor for zombie. And Riku is able to get the curative Taj, where she can just auto-med herself and get rid of those problems. It's so weird how there are so many areas like that. Again, I've said before, getting the initiative weapon just at the point where the speed of enemies is going to start making ambushes be a real problem and be more and more frequent. At the same time as getting the TKO weapon for Waka, and also then not long after that getting the Death Touch weapon for Luna, for Lulu. Luna. Yuna and Lulu. Yeah. Singing. Thank you, Ronso, for losing in a fight, I guess, and finally letting me through. There will be a few other bits and pieces that will be worth getting from here. Namely, grenades will be good because we can get more fire gems from them than we can the flame flans. And also the dogs from here. I think they're bandersnatches in this section. You get more dream powders. You get 2 as a common steel and 3 as a rare, as opposed to the ones in the Calmlands that give you 1 and 2 respectively. So obviously that's going to make things so much quicker if you're basically guaranteed getting an extra one every single time you get a steel. Like, yes. And also, when we get to the kind of underwater bit, we will need the frag grenades from the fish there, so that'll be very handy. Haha, I don't have Riku in the party. Oh, no. No, it's fine. I don't have Tidus in the party, so I will have Riku. Idiot. If I'd have had Riku in the party, I would have been screwed there. Are we going Petrify Grenade? This stuff's going to be really, really strong. 1800. Yeah, 2000. I don't really need, like, yeah, okay, getting the Bandersnatch would be useful, but I don't need anything from here yet, particularly. I can just kind of get past it. Okay. A Dream Powder. Excellent. That's immune because it's a machine, but it's now dead. Okay. That makes sense. So we've got, what, 700 on the... Oh, 800 on the Bandersnatch and 1000. What can we do against that? Sleep Powder would work quite nicely. Or a Smoke Grenade. Smoke Grenade. That could do it. What have we got? I mean, we could just chip away at them with some grenades, but... What's that? Is that an ice-based item? Didn't actually see what that was. Yeah, Antarctic Wind. 800. Okay, could get the Nidhogg here. Be very useful. 189. Now, annoyingly, this doesn't have piercing, so I don't know. Yeah, 89. That's not good. That's not good. I think he's got an AoE attack as well. I don't think this is going to go well. Okay, good. We'll just kill it, that's fine. So we're going to want... It's got 800 health, hasn't it? I think we said. Yeah. Fire, it doesn't like fire, so... I mean, using a bomb fragment or something on it's just going to hurt. Yeah, grenade will work. So 328, that gives it, what, 470, something like that. So another grenade. In theory, because it's asleep, Orange should be able to hit this. Perfect. Blooming hell, we got the crit one off, 500 damage. Cool, so we've got a Bandersnatch, which will make farming Dream Powders a lot easier. What does the Nidhogg... Go to me sheet. What does the Nidhogg actually give us? No, that's the wrong side. The Nidhogg will give us... Well, the Nidhogg's actually part of the Cavern of the Stolen Faith. Interesting. Gives us high potions and gold hourglasses, so not really anything too woohoo. And it's not even part of Gagazet. So, doesn't really, not all that interesting, to be honest. Grenade will be very useful for the fire gems. And what's that there? That's a... What is that? Is that a grab? Might be a grab. Could be a... I wonder if it tells me. I probably looked away at the wrong point there. Looking at me notes. Silence grenade. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, gonna need to blind them as well, I think. Definitely think it's going to be worth a blind there. Just set up our equipment properly, which is going to be good. As I say, the other bits and pieces here, not overly important, but certainly getting a Bandersnatch and a grenade will make... it'll just make farming that a little bit quicker. Any kind of shortcuts that we can create for ourselves. Oh, it's the Imp. Which again is part of the Cavern of the Stolen Faith. Yeah, of course it is. Oh well, we've got one. And it's not even technically for this section, so sure. If we can get rid of one of these grenades, that'd be useful. Could smoke bomb? Yeah. So if they're silenced and blinded, they're essentially neutered. Apart from if they decide to, you know, self-destruct. Good old poison fan. Okay, cool. So you're still about and you're still in the fight. Right, how much health have you got? 1800 just taken there. Ah, of course. Nice. Do we force the other one to self-destruct on Waka? That could work. How much health are we looking at? 2000. Okay, so you can get another poison tick. I mean, if Waka were to employ the TKO, he could just keep throwing that at it, either causing it to get petrified, or with enough times, causing it to do self-destruct on Waka, which he would be immune to. Right, 200. Surely Oren can capture that. Surely he can do 200. Not quite. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, it's alright, because Waka's got his capture as well, I think. Don't you? What are we left with? 9. Gee, 9 health. Seriously? 9 health. Yeah, definitely want to cleanse you of that. Don't want you accidentally dying. Oh, he's already got the capture. Cool. Do it. Come on, Waka. Yeah, there's the grenade. That must only have a couple of hundred left. We don't really need multiple ones. Ah, 189. Orange should be able to take that out. Could steal a couple. Yeah, makes sense. Oren, do your thing. Boom, there we go. Jobbed. Jobbed. Love it. So we've got a Bandersnatch, which is great because we can farm more dream powders. We've got a grenade, which is great because it means we can farm more fire gems. But we need to capture a Bashura. We need a Bashura so that we can get SOS equipment. And I have just noticed a major problem with what I've just done. I have not swapped Riku out for Tidus. And I don't know if I swapped Oren's equipment for initiative either. There we go. They're gonna all get turns. Right, Riku dead. Waka dead. Oren dead. Cool. That was fun. So those captures are irrelevant. Wonderful. That was stupid. So we don't have a Bandersnatch and we don't have a grenade. Right. Shall we try that again? Again, only really focusing in on the Bashura, but shall we actually pay a bit more attention this time and actually try to kind of stay in the fight a bit? Let's keep Riku out of the party. Let's keep Tidus in the party with first strike. Would be very useful. Aha, Bashura. A couple of... What are they? They're grats, aren't they, I think? Dream powder? Okay, just a smoke bomb. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Makes sense. I don't really want the Bashura. The other things can sod off for now. Perfect. Put everything to sleep, so no threat whatsoever. How near death are they? Quite a way away. Vulnerable to fire, and that's got 15,000 health still. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Because we have Poison Fangs. Yeah, I wouldn't go down the TKO route, because that's only going to be problematic, isn't it? Let's be honest. Capture weapons employed. Perfect. We don't want a repeat of the Iron Giant thing in the Thunder Plains, where we whittled it down perfectly, attacked it with Oren and just killed the damn thing because it didn't swap the equipment over. We could steal. I mean, we could whittle them down with a bit more something. Maybe. I mean, yeah, might as well. Chip away at them with something. It hurts the other two things as well. 4,000. Oh, he's only got... Oh no, he's still got 80,000 left. That's fine. He's got loads of health. Don't worry about another poison tick. And yeah, if we're chipping away at the plants there as well, that's only a good thing. 3,000. Okay, so if we add some health to him, high potion. I feel like a high potion might be a better idea than just a potion, just in case, because we know that with 4,900 he will survive another poison tick, which is exactly what we're after. He should be able to survive another grenade as well. Yeah, because this will take him to about 4,600. 4,600, 4,500. So after another poison, he will be on about, what, 300? 300-400? Do we... Okay, give him another potion. Okay, and then another grenade. Oh, okay. Just do that, just in case. So he now does not want any more poison on him. 500, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So we need to cleanse the poison. Perfect. It can take another grenade. So I would imagine that that's coming up now. Yeah, swap out for Waka. Skip your turn. Hit him with another grenade. And then he should be low enough that if Oren doesn't finish him, then Waka will. Perfect. Cool. We have a Bashura. So as great as the other stuff is, we've got a Bashura. We don't really need them. We could just finish them off. I suppose we could. Are you going to survive another grenade? Yeah, just about. Orange should be able to... Yep, there's a grab. And that one's not alive. Whoops, that was stupid. That's very, very stupid. Don't know why that was a thing. It's alright. 100 health. That's not a problem. We can deal with that. We could just, yeah, just use a bomb fragment, just get rid of it. That makes no sense. We didn't need two anyway. That's absolutely fine. Right. Now we can actually get SOS armor. SOS haste armor, which is exactly what we need. And I nearly forgot about Riku again because I'm an idiot. I do not learn from my mistakes. I don't think that's a good idea as well. Did I have... Oh no, I did swap for initiative. Thank God for that. Right, Riku, Petrify Grenade. We do not need any more of these things. Let's just get back. Come on. No, don't. Why are you steering? What are you doing? Oh, okay, you get 2 turns. Soul Spring. No idea what that's going to do for me. Perfect. And spoilers, that's what we're going to be doing a lot of for the next bit, because we need to obviously kill the Bashuras in order to get drops from it, and the quickest, easiest way to do that is just to petrify the damn thing. Rather than go through the whole rigmarole of wasting a few poison fangs and wasting smoke bombs and using dream powders and then kind of letting the poison just tick away on him. It's so much easier just petrify. Okay, new fight, petrify. That's basically where we're going to now with that. Also, because we're going to be beating it, it means that we are going to get a bit of money back. So it's not going to be quite as expensive as, say, some of the other farming was a little bit earlier, where we were essentially getting a couple of steals in and then just dying, and it didn't matter because obviously you don't get game over. So yeah, that's sort of what we're going for now. We're gonna, of course, put me against something that I can't petrify. Why not? Let's just make this trip back to the monster arena that little bit more difficult. Cheers, game. Thank you so much. Good thing is, we did do a nice Dream Powder and Poison Fang farm, so it just makes... I know at the time they seem kind of pointless, they seem a bit tedious, they're like, oh, really? Just farming for items for however long. Granted, I did speed it up, so it wasn't like... It wasn't like, obviously, me doing it there for an hour. You kind of get to speed through it. But it makes this part now so much easier. It's going to make farming items so much easier. It's going to make capturing, especially in in Macalania, so much easier. And again, reminder, we're gonna have to do that capture before we take on Seymour, we need the shining gems from him, or from it. We're going to need those shining gems against him. We're going to need those shining gems against Unalesca as well. And the other kind of keeper bosses there as well. It's really the only significant way of dealing damage to them. So we are going to need those things. There's no kind of other way around it. That's better. A fight where I can just lob a petrify grenade. That's what I need. That's what I want. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right, we're so nearly there. Don't give me another fight. Don't give me another fight. Please don't give me another fight. Oh, good. We're through. Right. So yes, this, and you're probably noticing on the timer, the video kind of coming to a conclusion. And this is mainly because I wanted something of substance to be in the video, and the next bit is just going to be farming the Bashuras. So this is essentially what my next section of gameplay is going to be, and again it's going to be sped up, and we're going to feed something in after it as well, hopefully. But we're going to be just lobbing a petrify grenade at them, and that's it. We will get a bit of money back, which is good. No equipment, so that will make things a bit easier, because it's going to cost us, yeah, it's only 1,095, so that's not too bad. So tune in next time, and we'll get that SOS haste equipment. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.